Hi, I'm your Screen Queen Poppy and welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a quick summary and review of the film The Platform, also known as El Hoyo, which is a Spanish film that came out in 2019. It's rated 18 and it's 104 minutes long. And the box office for this film that I could find was about $1.1 million. A quick summary for this film. It's about a futuristic prison where the prisoners are housed on vertical cells and the inmates on the top cells are fed while the ones below are left to starve. And it was directed by, please bear with me, Galda Geztulu Urrutia. And I'm so sorry if I've mispronounced that. Starring, and please bear with me again, Ivan Masagu, Zorian Agulio, and Alexandra Masenke. The themes of this film include an overall tone talking about classism. Due to the hierarchy in the prison, if you're near the top, you're fed and you have a higher hierarchy than those below you who might get nothing to eat at all. This is shown throughout the film by prisoners literally spitting and doing other horrible things to the people on the floors below them, as well as through the administration of this prison who just take no notice to what's actually happening within the prison walls. It's a thriller sci-fi with very heavy tones of violence and cannibalism, and just all the general depravity that humankind can offer is kind of housed in this film. Things I really liked about this film is the building of the characters. The characters are super believable, they're all very different personalities, and I think the actors did a really fantastic job of portraying all the individuals in this film. This is shown throughout the film. For example, in the first few scenes when you meet Garung and Trimagasi and you watch their friendship bloom, to when they're rehoused on a cell lower and everything devolves really, really rapidly. I really love the concept and just the whole plot of this film. Is it massively believable? Probably not, but then when you actually think about how prison structures work, I know they're not like this, but it's all very similar to how I imagine it would really work, but you know, without the frequent deaths, murders and cannibalism. And the gore for this film was really good as well. It wasn't a film I expected to be hugely gory, but it was, but not just frivolous gore. It was poignant gore, really well executed gore. Cinematography wise as well, I think it did a fantastic job. Like the visuals and the audios immerse you in that world. I don't have a huge amount of dislikes for this film. To be honest, my main negative about this film is the fact that a dog, and I don't want to tell you too much without spoiling anything, but it's gruesome, and while I understand it is part of the plot and it is part of that universe due to the reasons why it was done, it doesn't make it any easier to watch. But to be honest, that's kind of my only big con. I really do just enjoy this film. Some similar films for me include things like The Sleep Experiment, or you know, the creepypasta, the Russian Sleep Experiment. They're both kind of the same thing in terms of the developing madness in the platform. The hallucinations and the gore in this film do really remind me of the sadness as well. And lastly, when we're talking about cannibalism, Green Inferno is the top of my list for gory cannibal films, so that came to my mind instantly as well. Some quick ratings for this film. Rotten Tomatoes gave this an 8 out of 10, the audience gave it a 7 out of 10, and I'm giving it a 9 out of 10 because, like I keep saying, I just really love this film. So thank you guys so much for joining me on this quick review. I'm really interested to know whether you've watched this or not, and if you have, leave me a comment, let me know what you think, and if you haven't, go and watch it. This is such a good film, and the sequel is coming soon. If this film isn't for you, that's completely understandable. I do have a longer form video on my channel talking about this film more in depth, where I go over the plot in more detail as well as my thoughts and opinions, so give that a watch if you don't want to watch the film yourself. If you like this video, please give me a like, leave me a comment, let me know what you think, and please subscribe because I've got so much more good stuff to come. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.